Time again for the monthly. Emily took a trip to the Disney Store outlet and bought quite a few things on super clearance. I've pretty firmly established that the Disney Store outlets get new shipments in from the parks on the first Wednesday of every month. So I try and make it to the store the first weekend of the month, try and get a first crack at the merch they get in. Every month really has been consistent in getting super cool, awesome stuff new in from Disneyland. So now it's time to share some of the things that I got on sale. I'm gonna start off with this bag. This has 2 semi-breakable items, and the cast member actually wrapped these up so well. They did a super job at making them safe, so I almost feel bad like unwrapping them and taking everything out. This was the first item in the park's clearance section that I saw when I got there. And when I saw this, I knew that it must mean that they're gonna have some really cool stuff in. So this is this really awesome, simple Disneyland snow globe. It has some little gold sparkling Mickey heads, and it's just got a really nice, simple Tinkerbell in front of Sleeping Beauty's castle. The back also just says Disneyland Resort on it, and what I absolutely love about this is there is absolutely 0 dated year on this. This is just a pure, nice, simple Disneyland snow globe. In the parks, this retailed for $12, and I got this for $4. Next to the snow globes, they had tons of different styles of these awesome, subtle Mickey mugs. I can't drink coffee or tea, so I try to kind of limit the mugs that I have since I can only use them for water. But this one was just so gorgeous that even if I use it to just like store pens or pencils inside, it is perfection. It's just this beautiful mint green color with this gold little accents and just tiny little subtle Mickey heads. So aesthetically, this just looks so nice, whether it's used for decoration or actually a practical use like drinking. This retailed for $16 in the parks, and I got this for $5. Next, we're moving on to the big bag here, and I'm gonna start off with some pins that I got because yes, they had pins in again this month. And I got 3 different pins or pin sets. They had a bunch of these Adventureland Tsum Tsum booster sets in, and these were the only booster sets they had this month. But I think these pins are pretty cute. I actually quite like the orange bird one, but I got them mainly for traders or like parks level traders because this set of 6 pins retailed for $30 in the parks, and it was on sale for $7 at the outlet. And so like a number of pins I found last month at my outlet, that's like just over $1 per pin. You know, normally the saying goes, if you buy a pin for $1 or less, it's fake. But now some of Disney's prices are almost as good or even better than the fake pins. I then got this super cute Lumiere pin. And I feel like this pin isn't even that old, so I'm not sure why it made it to the outlets. But this pin is just a super nice pin, and it's in its design and everything. On the front it has Lumiere, and he's holding a little plate that says, "It's the gray stuff." And then you slide that open and it shows the gray stuff and it says, "It's delicious." So this pin I'm definitely going to keep. It was on sale, comparatively maybe not the best deal ever. This retailed in the parks for $13 and I got this for $6. And then I also picked up this Marvel Avengers hatch pin. I'm kind of when it comes to Marvel. It still just doesn't really feel like anything Disney. Like, I'm kind of ambivalent about the Marvel Land coming to DCA, but I thought this pin was nice because it's actually kind of special. So this pin depicts the Avengers hatch that is located right outside of the Guardians of the Galaxy ride in California Adventure. And that was the first sign that they put out there that was hinting toward that they're going to open a Marvel Land there, which now is officially confirmed. And so I think this pin was released maybe around last October. And this pin is actually a limited release. So this pin retailed for $15 and it was on sale at the outlets for $4. But one interesting thing to note about these Marvel pins is that they do not come with the black Mickey pin backs. They just come with the plain black pin backs. Next up, I got this really cool Disneyland Drawstring Bag. This is just like one of your classic drawstring gym-like bags. The only drawstring bags I have are like cheap freebie ones, and so they don't really hold up too well. But this one seems super nice. And it has a full zippered pocket at the bottom. And the artwork on this is super cute. It's all like comic book style with classic characters. So I like this because it's something that's definitely going to be very practical. And again, pretty good sale deal on this one. This was in the parks at $18 and I got it for $6. Once again, I got another iPhone case because I know as they're releasing more and more new iPhones, you see less of phone cases that are adapted to the iPhone 6. And so this one is both for the 7 and the 6. And so even though that means it's still a little bit newer, this was actually a better sale deal than some of the even older phones. They're still selling 2016 branded phone cases there, which maybe somebody would buy them for $1 or so, but I particularly like this one because it's a little bit more subtle in its Disneyness. It's just a cute mini bow with some silver accents, so Disney with some subtlety. And this retailed in the parks for $30 and I got it on sale for $7. I also got another beautiful pair of ears there. So they had this pair of ears in, which has this really nice bow. It's a bluish purple bow with very subtle holographic detailing, and the ears are just all very nicely covered in the sparkly black sequin. And I thought this one was really nice because it seems like it'd be very versatile in terms of pairing with different colored things. But I really like the classic black sparkle ears. This wasn't quite as far on sale as the ears that I had gotten last month. I think this was originally $25 and it was on sale at the outlets for $8. In addition to this style of ears, they also did have a few pair of the sparkly wedding ears. I was contemplating getting those and then just cutting off the big long veil tool at the back, but then I thought I don't really want to spend $8 to modify something, so I thought I would stick more with this classic one that's good to go. And then last up, I got one of my favorite finds there to date, and it's this awesome bowler style handbag. This very much reminds me of a Dooney & Bourke style bag, but Dooney & Bourke's bags or any type of thing, even the little wallets or clutches they make, are so unbelievably expensive that I'll never be able to own anything from that brand. But this style seemed close enough to that and at a much better price tag. I just love these little Minnie and Mickey designs that they have on here. It's very much like classic style artwork, and some of the quotes are so funny. One reads, "Either you give up your wild ideas or give up me." And so this just has the short handles, but then on the inside, which is nice, they do include this long strap, which I think I am gonna put on because I kind of prefer to carry my purses over the shoulder. And so this was fantastic because this retailed for $40 in the parks and it was on sale for $15. So that is everything that I got on my April trip to my Disney Store outlet. And what makes these savings even better is because I am a Disney Visa card holder, I also get an additional 10% off of everything. So it's not the world's biggest extra savings, but you can't beat using it. I feel like for the last couple of months, my outlet has been on a really good streak in terms of the type of merchandise that they're getting in from Disneyland, so I definitely hope that it continues. And then also, this is like the third month in a row that they've had a semi-full rack of pins available. I'd only gotten 3 this month because most of the other stuff was Star Wars, and that also isn't of huge interest to me. But it's been great being able to find those things right at my outlet. If you do have a Disney Store outlet near you, I definitely do recommend checking out what they have there, and particularly if you go at the beginning of the month because that's where you'll be able to find all the best stuff there. These in particular seem to be flying off the shelves, so I highly doubt that by the end of the month you'd find these there. I am super lucky, and I also have 2 other regular Disney stores within a 20-minute drive from me, but really now I never have like any need to go to the regular Disney store when I can find way cooler stuff at the outlet and for way, way cheaper. But thanks for watching!